What's up, Calcasieu Parish? I'm Kayla Legros.
And I'm Courtney Thibodeau. Coming up on the Cpsb-Tv, the Sulphur High counselors are starting scheduling in February. Are you prepared?
Indiana schools load up the JAG class with school supplies.
All the spotlight is on Sulphur High English teacher Patricia Trejo. You might learn some interesting facts about her. Stay tuned.
But first, scheduling is right around the corner for next year. Sulphur High counselors have some advice to help you choose the right classes for your future.
For scheduling, every student receives like a big packet such as this, and it's important for the students to read through the packets to see what they're interested in. They have a big list of electives to kind of understand what they like and what they want to take. There's also details that show if there's a prerequisite for the course or if there's applications required, because if there's applications and they're not submitted, then they're taken out of the courses.
So an important thing to remember when you're choosing classes is to remember your pathway and decide what pathway you want to go. Whenever you get your scheduling packet, on the front there's the Tops University pathway and the Jumpstart pathway. The classes are very different. You need to think about your interests. You need to think about if you want to go to a 2-year or a 4-year college. And you really need to think about your future plans. High school is a time for you to start investigating and looking into different career options and what you want to do. And the best place to start is in the counselor's office. If you're unsure about that, you can come visit with us and we can show you what option might be best for you.
One important thing to remember is at the bottom of their IGP, they have to list alternates for courses, because if they don't list an alternate, like let's suppose they don't turn in an application or their class is full, we take the underclassmen out, and if they don't have alternates listed, then we pick the courses for them, and sometimes that's not something they like.
We look forward to scheduling. It's our favorite time of the year. We get to sit with the kids one-on-one and really get to talk to them. So we look forward to seeing everybody the second week of February.
Sulphur High offers 112 classes, more than half are electives.
After the hurricanes devastated southwest Louisiana, students were in need of school supplies. Schools in the state of Indiana pitched in to help the Calcasieu Parish schools.
Once they reached out to us, the individual teachers started emailing me and discussing what each student needed. So we started telling them the different school supplies, because we didn't want to bring more hardship on parents having to go back out and buy more school supplies for the students to start school. We didn't realize they were going to send an abundance of school supplies. We have so much. I mean, it's overwhelming. And not only did they send school supplies, they began writing us personal letters and encouraging the students and sending inspirational notes to us. And it was such a touching, amazing, emotional, I can't even explain it because it just touched us so much.
Thank you, Indiana schools, for helping out Calcasieu Parish schools in this time of need. The spotlight is currently on Sulphur High school teacher Patricia Trejo. She has a lot of hidden secrets you might not know about her.
I was a big old nerd in high school, a little nerd in high school. I was real small, and I was so small that one time some older boys put me in one of those big burn barrels. Well, I started at University of Central Arkansas. I pretty much always knew I wanted to teach, so I started education classes there. I only had one semester to go, and I had gotten married and had a baby, and then my husband was transferred to Germany. So with just a little bit left to go, I left school and went to Germany for 3 years. Teaching's been in our family for a long time. I guess it just always seemed like the thing to do. But once I actually started it, I learned how much I really loved it. Just enjoy being a student for a while. So many people are in a hurry to get a job and go to work and earn money for a car and do all those things, which are nice. But there's so much to learn and so much to do with their friends while they're in high school, and you'll never get that opportunity again. It's the last carefree time of your life.
Thanks for being a great Sulphur High teacher, and keep up the great work. Sulphur High physics teacher Dean Trevor has his students chasing cars.
Okay, so today in my physics classes, I get the enjoyment of watching them chase battery-powered carts up and down the hall. It's one of my favorite times of the year because I get to see how goofy they are trying to catch up to a cart and mark things down. And I'm not telling them what the point of it is, other than it's just kind of funny. There is actually a point that goes along with a physics lab for a unit that we're about to start, but I don't tell them what that is beforehand. So I give them as little information as possible, and then they get to figure out what it is they need, and hopefully they'll come up with an efficient way of taking the data.
The physics lesson was about constant velocity. Students had to come up with a graph and equation that explained the car's movement. Well, that's all we have for this week.
Thanks for joining us, and be sure to follow us at Cpsb-Tv on any of these social media sites.
See you next time.